All horses are smart, reliable solution. Phillip Island round 2, Rob Braun, pole position. It's been a while since you've been at the track, but a 1:44.367, not a bad time.
Yeah, that's quite surprising actually, because I haven't been here since the Nationals, and quite frankly, I haven't done any racing since Bathurst, start of the year, and I come here this weekend thinking, oh God, I'm going to be rusty. But I mean, the track seemed quite grippy, and the car felt all right. But I had a couple of good laps. I put in a couple of good laps there, and I thought, oh well, that should do it. It'll be a 44 or 45 or something like that. That'll get me up into pointy end. And I tried to do another couple of quick laps, but it was getting too much traffic, so I buttoned off and come in.
No, well, certainly a fantastic effort. Big weekend ahead of us yet. But any changes to the car? Anything significant?
Yeah, since the Nationals, after I got the car home from the Nationals, the left front shocky wasn't working, and they had a loose rear left wheel bearing. So that sort of made the car a bit tricky on the Sunday on the last race of the drive and that. But fixed it up and went to Bathurst, and the car was spot on up there. So yeah, no, that's the only change. Give it a wash.
Well, mate, we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I think the rain might have a bit of a influence on the first race, I reckon, today. I'll probably go from 0 to 0. Because the car is very, very hard to drive in the wet. It's just so tight.
David Shaw, it's a beautiful Saturday morning here at Phillip Island, qualifying over. Qualified 22nd in the old taxi. How's she running?
Fantastic, mate. It's we've had a very, very good start to the weekend. We've got 2 cars. This girl's running really well. We've done a PB in this car and a PB in the other car. Really, really happy with it so far. Yeah.
Now, this is your second year running with IP. How have you found it so far?
Mate, it's been fantastic. We've done club racing for 5 years prior to that. Our sponsors and that said, why don't you step up to state racing and fellow club members, and we've done it. Our sponsors have come on board. We've got some great sponsors now, and it's just been fantastic. Our cars are reliable. We did all last year, 20 races, no DNS with both cars, so we're super proud of that, super proud.
Well, that's certainly a great effort, being new to the category. Mate, we've still got a big weekend ahead of us, 3 races to go. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, and thanks to the category sponsors too. We couldn't do it without them. Fantastic.
Andrew, certainly been a while since you've been out on track, about 18 months. A few issues with the car along the way, but all running well now.
Yeah, it seems to. We've sorted out our oiling problem. We've dry sumped the motor now, so that's solved that. So that's a big plus. We've got reliability out of the motor now. So, and then we were doing some testing at Sandown on Australia Day and put it into the wall. So yeah, nose first, and we had to rebuild the front of the car. So this is the first outing since.
Certainly been a bit of a tough comeback since the mechanical issues, but car's looking good and sounding quite healthy at the moment.
Yeah, thanks, Pete. Yeah, the motor's running fantastic. Can't complain. The speed of the car's good. It's just getting the driver to get his head around what's going on. You know, I've been out of the seat for, as you said, 18 months. Haven't really had an event since then, so it's just a matter of getting back into it and getting my head around, racing again. So
how many more rounds you intend to be back for this year?
The intention at the moment is probably to sit out Winton and do Sandown and Phillip Island and possibly Isle of Magic. So we'll see how we go. So we'll see what happens at the end of the weekend. Might reassess it a bit. Might end up doing Winton, but at this stage it doesn't look like we're going to be doing it. So.
We wish you the best of luck for the rest of the weekend.
Great, thanks, Peter. And I'd just like to thank my sponsors, Valid Technologies and Trueline Kitchens, and also Cable and Burns Race Engines.
Michael qualified second, race one, finished second.
I did. I finished second. Unfortunately, the bloke who qualified third beat me, Luke Grec Combo. So he just probably transitioned from the wettish track to the drier track a bit better than I did, and I just dropped a couple of seconds in those sort of lap 3 or 4, and that was the result. Really, just followed him around. So unfortunately.
Well, it was certainly very wet at the start of the race, and David Reburn and the all-wheel drive was certainly dogging you for a while there.
Yeah, exactly. The four-wheel drive would have been the option for the start of the race, and then as it dried out, probably not then. I reckon the drive of the day, though, goes to Paul Willeman in P4 in the EF Falcon. It was just fantastic drive, one out of the box, so he was probably the drive of the day for mine.
Well, mate, we've still got a couple of races to go tomorrow. Don't know what the weather's going to do, so we'll have to play it by ear, but we wish you the best of luck.
Thanks very much, mate. I'm hoping for a dry track tomorrow, but I'd like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors, Auto One, or our Auto, sorry, and Newline Homes. Shout out to Rick Newman. He had a bit of a drama with his car, and I hope the rebuild's going really well. So, and all the others, they do a great job. So, thanks very much.
Paul qualified 8th, finished 4th. Fantastic effort in race 1.
Mate, it's my best finish yet. It was just incredible. Like, we started with a wet track, and my car's as wet and as horrible as everybody else's, but the track sort of come to me a bit quicker than I thought, and then towards the end it started to dry, and I'm watching the mirror because Twisty was catching me again, and he's my mate, and it's like, I've got to beat Twisty, and that was awesome fun, really awesome. So had a
Well, certainly a fantastic event. Any changes to the taxi since last time we spoke?
I made a front splitter for it, but I don't know if that was any help today. We weren't getting any massive sort of speeds, but it feels a little bit more stable than it did. So just little things, like little homemade things here and there, and yeah, I'm getting the hang of it, sort of thing. So, but well, tomorrow's a different day, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. So yeah.
Well, we've still got 2 races to go, so we wish you the best of luck for tomorrow.
No, thank you, but thanks for everybody for racing. And look, I can't say enough about the blokes I was racing against, considering the conditions were a bit slippery. Like, I'm door to door with 4-wheel drive Audis and all sorts of cars, and everybody just gives you a little bit of room, and it's just awesome fun. Really cool. So a really great bunch of blokes to drive with, so it's a credit to them all, really.
Adrian, Saturday afternoon, new car.
New car, yep.
Tell us about the Audi.
Yep, it's a 2007 Audi S3. Basically, an S3 is an Audi A3, but the sport variant. Comes with 2-litre turbo motor and all-wheel drive as well. So a little bit, yeah, it's a bit more fun, a bit different than the old Audi 80 Quattro that we used to run. It took us a little bit to get together, but we finally got there. We just missed out on making a debut at the Nationals. But we got the opportunity to run the car up at Bathurst. It did quite well, done reasonably well across the top of the mountain. The boys took it all up there and done some good testing with her up in the mountain. So yeah, it's all good, and now we're back for the state round. So that's where we're at now.
Well, you've done quite a bit of work, but she's still a stocky motor.
Yeah, we had a really awesome motor built, and we managed to lunch it up at the mountain. So on the third race, she expired after 3 laps, and a lot of brain power put into it. So it was definitely had a lot more punch than what this standard engine's got for this round. But waiting for a good mate of mine, he's building us another hottie again. But we've got all the parts here from America, so waiting for that to eventuate. But yeah, we'll wait. I'm happy to wait for that, for the results that we got from that first engine. Anyway.
Well, it's certainly a fantastic livery. Obviously still a few teething problems to iron out, but we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for the boys that first race one. It was pretty cool, bit wet, and a lot of battling. So it was hats off to all the boys that were in that front 10 bunch. So it was good to get the car up from 14th into 7th, and yeah, thank you to all the sponsors as well. So our Auto, DLL Photography, New Line Homes and Educational Living. Thank you for all your support, guys, and we'll see you next round. Cheers.
Cameron McKee. It's a strange Sunday here at Phillip Island. We've had a couple of races down. Qualified 17th and a 14th in race 1 and 2, so not going too bad in the taxi.
Yeah, no, the car's going really well. We did a new engine over summer. We put the Barra motor in, and yeah, this is the first time at the island with this engine, and qualified with a 54, so I was very happy with that. There's still a lot more in the car, but it's just finding time to do it all. But yeah, no, the car's going really well.
Now, you picked the car up pretty much as a race car, but you have made a few improvements to it to, I suppose, make it more reliable.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so when we picked it up, it was just a standard AU engine. Had standard braking system. It had the cage, had the seat, and that was about it. And I was finding that I was sort of nowhere with the standard engine, so that's why I went to the engine upgrade. And a couple of years ago, we were doing the endurance racing, the 300k races, and of course brakes were falling apart, so I had to upgrade the brakes as well. And since then, it's been a really, really reliable car. It's really good. Cheap racing.
We've certainly got a little bit of work to do. Paul Velleman's quite a bit ahead of you in the field, but the car seems to be going quite well and a nice livery.
Thank you. Yeah, no, the car's going well. I've actually spoken to Paul a few times. He was actually my inspiration to put the Barra motor in, and but yeah, he's quite a bit ahead of me, but he's a better driver too, so is what it is.
Well, mate, another race to go. We wish you the best of luck. Go out there and give it to them.
Great, thank you very much. I'd like to thank the category sponsors and also my personal sponsors. Thank you very much.
Jim, Sunday morning. Turned out to be not too bad a day out here at Phillip Island. How's the car going for you?
Car's going really well, thanks. Yeah, really good. Track was pretty good out there this morning. Bit damp in places, but a lot of fun.
Now, you've been racing the E30 in this category for about 2 years. How's it going for you?
It's going pretty well. I got my circuit licence a couple of years ago. I built the car up to E30 spec, so I can use the E30 series and this one. So yeah, it's going pretty well.
Now, the car's been pretty reliable for you, so you've obviously done a good job in building up a good, consistent car.
It's hard to go wrong with these E30s. They're so over-engineered. I can just hammer it all day, put it on the trailer and do it again the next week. They're just beautiful cars.
Well, mate, it's great to see you out here participating. You're doing a full season?
Yeah, first time I'm doing a full season. I did a couple of rounds last year and a couple of rounds the year before, but this year I'm going to try and get the whole season in, so it's good to be here.
Well, we wish you the best of luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thanks very much.
Out of the Grunt Performance Garage, Justin, how have you been going this weekend?
I had a few ups and downs, Pete. We qualified 12th, first time here at Phillip Island, so it was a bit hairy, a lot faster than I was used to as well. But no, 12th, so I was happy with that. And then race 1, we had some rain, which I was pretty intimidated by, to be honest. The speed of the track's overwhelming enough for me, so then to throw rain in, it slowed me right down, so I finished 16th, race 1.
How's the car been travelling this weekend so far?
Car's good. Liam and the guys do a great job, so I don't know, a lot about the car myself other than jump in and drive it, and they do a great job. I give as much feedback as I can, but half the time I think it's my driving error, not the car itself. So, but no, they always make sure we're out there and having fun.
Well, it's certainly a great turnout for the car. Always looks good out on track. Mate, we've got a little bit more racing this weekend to go, so we wish you the best of luck for it.
Thank you, mate. We're going into race 3 now, so we're starting from 11th, and hopefully I can finish in the top 10. I'll be wrapped if that happens. Thank you. Thanks to Improved Production. It's been great. Phillip Island is a great track. Yeah, very exciting.
Luke, certainly a fantastic weekend for you. Bit of a tough one though. Rob Braun with a DNF in race 1 certainly tried to claw some track space back.
Yeah, he was quick. Fourth lap of the second race, he was in my mirror. He come from the back of the grid. He's got a beamer of his is pretty quick. I've still got a bit of work to do to keep up with him and a few of the other quick guys that are not here this weekend. Probably made it a bit easy for me, but I'll take the win anyway.
Well, mate, anything significant done to the car, or she's pretty much as it was start of the season?
As it was from Sandown, haven't changed anything. I got a couple of bits to hopefully bolt into it for Winton. Just got to see if I get time to do it by then or not. But different gearbox and whatnot. So hopefully by Winton we'll have something better in it.
Well, mate, it's certainly a fantastic round win for you. You'll be at Winton. We certainly look forward to that. Certainly looking good for the championship at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it this year. I sort of got a good opportunity to have a go at it this year, so just got to not make any little mistakes and keep just chipping away at good results and just have an average finish. What I'm sort of hoping for the year, and should hopefully, never know, but that's the goal.